Hi folks, it's just turned 6 p.m. on the 30th of the 7th, 2020. Hi. Well, I'm going to link something to this video. I was watching this Vice News tonight, and the usual stupidity has come out again. In Portland, you've got the Wall of Mums. Now, people have been making quite a fuss for this Wall of Mums. Now, what do they say? The reason why it is because most of the women are white. Right, the utter stupidity of it is that they say it's because the women are white. So therefore, the leader, who was a pinky-skinned woman, stepped down and passed the leadership of the mums over to a brown grandmother, because it was all about the women being white. No, it wasn't. You complete and utter morons trying to twist the situation to race all the time. It was about them being mothers. It was about mothers putting their lives on the line, putting their comfort on the line. It wasn't about them being white. The fact they were white is shame on brown-skinned mothers. They're not getting involved. Not being out there. If you want to make it about race, that's the race bit. Shame on those who are brown-skinned mothers not coming out there and joining the mums in the front row. Simple. The poor woman who set this up shouldn't have to step down because of feeling of pressure that the media is only interested because she's white. And that's racist. So therefore, she should step down and appoint a black woman in her place. Ugh. Utterly and totally disgusting. Basically, you'll see in this video all these people still protesting. At the moment, they don't even know particularly what they're protesting about. The reason why they don't know is because they're out there because they are bored and bored and bored because of the lockdown. That's why they're all out there, because they're bored. This is something they can do. They can join up as a group, go out, have one thing in common, and go and have a good time, because most of them are having a good time. They're sharing this philosophy, this way of thinking, and they're together, and there's a togetherness with them. So it's better than being in a flat or a home pretty much on your own, seeing the same four walls. Get out there. That's why they're out there. That's why most of them are doing what they're doing. Not necessarily the veterans, not necessarily the mothers in the front row. That's a different matter. They're not the ones gathering at the back somewhere. They're not the ones making up most of the crowd. Most of the crowd are just people that are bored stiff, and they just want something to do. They want to get out the house. So to go and protest and stand against a nasty police. That's what they're doing. Boredom. I don't know what the answer is to that situation. Because really, Black Lives Matter is a very toxic, nasty organization. Their agenda is dark. It's not good even for brown-skinned people. It's an incredibly bad agenda. And reality is that's what they want to impose upon people. And I'll give you another example of this. They had something earlier on the sports news, where Roman Grosjean, the motor racer, had decided that he wasn't going to bend the knee anymore. And of course, Lewis Hamilton, the only brown-skinned racer, or one of the only brown-skinned racers, the champion, put a lot of pressure on him. Grosjean said they had a 40-minute phone call. A 40-minute phone call. Now, he should have been asked the question, how often do you have a 40-minute phone call with Lewis Hamilton? I bet his answer would be, well, this is the first time. We barely even speak on the phone or speak any time ever. Yet this time it's a 40-minute phone call. Why? Because Lewis Hamilton has taken it on his own back to be the Black Lives Matter delegate in Formula One racing, and putting a ton of pressure on other racers to comply with the taking the knee, which is racist. Trying to force someone to take the knee because otherwise you're going to call them a racist is racist. Lucy, go on your bed. Sorry, Lucy was growling at the pups. They were getting too close. Lucy, P. Okay, Lucy. Go and deal with that one. There you go. You deal with that. You clean that up. I was not Lucy's babies, but Lucy is good with the bugs. Yeah. When they pee and poo, she helps to clean it up, which is good. Keeps the area clean and keeps the puppies clean as well. And when if I hold the puppies up, she'll stimulate them to pee and poo. It's brilliant, really. That's why I was trying to hold the vets accountable who come in to get her neutered, because she's a good mum. She's always been a good mum, Lucy. She always took care of her babies, and the fact she tries to take care of the other female's babies as well means she's a good mum. And she was stopped from having any more pups herself, and that was out of order, really, for them to do that. Anyhow, that's changing the subject again, isn't it, really? Yeah. It is what it is. But all this protesting, I mean, there's a load of rioting still going on. So not just protesting, there's a ton of rioting as well. So it's all that. And, yeah, most of that is boredom, folks. That's what it is. People are bored. Oh, the puppies are getting teeth. One of them just started biting me. And their teeth are razor sharp. Oh, yes. Let them play fight amongst each other. They learn from that. Through their play fighting, they learn how hard they can bite and stuff. So it's really important they get to have that sort of time, as well as time with me playing with them and stuff. So, yeah. But, folks, yeah. This stuff is... It's as much now, as well as being about Black Lives Matter and protect brown-skinned people from the abusive nature of some police officers. Not all police, but some police. It's also now about let's stand up against these people that have been brought in. I mean, they've even got Border Patrol. Trump has brought in Border Patrol to patrol the city. What the heck is he doing? So at the moment, you have more of a situation now where it's sticking two fingers up to Trump or to, the federal agencies that have now come into the city to sort of tell people what they can do. And of course, people aren't too chuffed with that. And so they're protesting and marching against that as well now. So that's what I say. With a lot of people, you ask them exactly what they're protesting about, they will try and say George Floyd, but you push them a bit deeper and they really wouldn't have a clue what they're marching about. Because it's been going on so long now that the whole idea of why they're marching has got a bit confused with other stuff, like the federal police and Trump and just getting out of the house. So anyway, yeah. This video may take a while to be done. The reason is because I was trying to upload a video earlier, and my God, it's taken a long time. I did a video of Fairy Village Wood walk and talk. I had to rotate it, so I had to use software to rotate it. So then when you then save that, you can save it as fairly good, or great. Yeah, the highest. So save it as the highest. Yeah, shouldn't have done that, because the highest is 34 gig. So that folder, that file, went from 3 gig to 32 gig, so 34 gig. So it's like, uploading was taking absolutely ages. So I'm going to have to go back into the software, I think redo it, and not save it at the highest. And then do that one. Okay. Well, you take care. God bless. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.